Oh, Mango, you smell amazing today. Today. Mango is back for a limited time only, link in description. And by the way, you also smell absolutely astounding. Don't let anyone else lie to you and tell you otherwise. Good evening, laddies, lasses and lasses. Welcome to the click. Do you know what I have done? Have you found life too easy lately? Oh yes, indeed. Then this video is for you. Welcome to crappy life hacks. Life hacks that will inevitably make your life worse because of how crappy they are. Enjoy. Mwah. Oh, this is gonna be good. I feel smut already. Oh! Are you struggle with dating? I have the hack for you. How to get a girlfriend. Bish, I choose you. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is gender neutral. I think this works whoever you're interested in. So go throw your balls in the face of... Next wholesome meme, please. Anxiety tip. Next time you cringe over some embarrassing moment you had years ago, try to remember other people's embarrassing moments. You can't you? That's because you're the only embarrassing human to exist. Everyone else is always thinking about how cringy you are, you see? No one remembers their trouble because they're obsessed with thinking about that one time you tripped over in soccer practice when you were 10. This feels like it could be a movie. I remember watching a movie many years ago called Sin Eater, and it was like a person who could devour people's sins so they could go to heaven even though they had technically sinned themselves. This is the same thing, but it's cringe eater. Oh, you're cringing over a bad memory? Let me devour that memory for you. Honestly, that would be a good service. Remember, if your flight gets cancelled, most airports have a secret fleet of backup planes with lots of seats, but they're only available if you're mean enough to low-level employees.
Oh my god, Mungo, don't you realize that I paid for this seat? Oh, scandalous. I want to speak to your manager. Disgusting behavior. Oh, where is your secret plane?
I swear to God, people actually act like this though.
If I'm just mean enough to this like employee managing the check-in ticket system, then the secret airplanes will come out of their butt. That is how it works. Oh my god, cute date idea. Go donate blood together and save 6 lives collectively, and then buy a 6-pack of wine coolers to share and get absolutely blacked out for $8 due to disproportionate blood to alcohol level.
It sounds like one of those lines that, oh no, there is some blood in my alcohol system. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm not sure about the health impact of actually doing this, but it sounds like a great date. Honestly, getting drunk cheap, donating blood saving lives, passing out with a stranger, free cookies? If my needle phobia didn't have such a constant hard-on for making me pass out, I would consider that. Sick of high gas prices? Here is a money-saving hack. Diesel fuel is $5.85 a gallon in Texas. I filled my truck up, it took 32 gallons. That's a total of $187. I drove off without paying. My court date is in July 19th, or I can pay $85 fine online now. That is a grand savings of $102. Follow me for more money-saving tips. Thank you, and God bless America, this great justice system. Does this actually work? It feels like the penalties in the system is gonna be worse than saving $100. No, I don't know how this works. I'm not a Merca lawyer. Please, I'm scared. Fake Walmart vest, $20. TV I walked out with free. All right, okay. I was gonna say it's some wholesome thing, but like I worked for free to like help. No, they're just stealing things. All right.
If you simply stopped eating and lived in a cardboard box, you would save $57 a day. That is $215,000 a year. There is no excuse for being broke. Poor is a mindset.
Hold on, wait a second. That's it. Math calculator assistance. Let's debunk stupid posts we found online. 57 times. How many days are there in a year? Okay, I see what you did there, good sir. You missed a zero. It is approximately $21,000, not $215. But if you convince 10 of your friends to also live in a box and steal their savings, there you go. If you have a stain on your shirt, outline the stain with a pen and give it a name. This will make it seem like you visited a random island. Look at this. This is Cobblerverge stain. Oh, yes, indeed.
Ahaha, I can relate because I am also a stain on humanity.
Fellas, don't be afraid to chase a girl if she has a boyfriend. If she is single, you're competing with 20 other guys. If she is dating someone, you're only competing with one. Work smarter, not harder.
But you gave away the strat. Now everyone is gonna be chasing the non-single people.
Oh God! The odd ones out got my dad a DNA test for Father's Day, and now I don't have to get him presents anymore. I love life hacks. My grandpa died with loads of unpaid credit cards and medical debt. I'm here to tell you it all just went away. So to hell with paying it back. Enjoy it. Where in America is our gleaming example of being financially responsible, I will feel great knowing I came out ahead. Remember to not have anything in your name but debt when you die. Ashes to ashes, debt to debt.
God, that kid.
I remember reading a post where someone said, can't we just pin all the debt in the world on one guy and just kill him and the entire world will be debt-free? And it's like we basically invented Jesus, but instead of sins, it's just debt. This could be a religion.
How I made $150,000 trading. Number 1, took out a small loan of $300,000 from my dad, put it in high-risk coins, lost half, got scared, decided it was time to cash out, blocked my dad's number. Easy. I don't get why everyone else isn't doing this.
Feels like half Twitter's doing it.
Do you want a life hack for your computer? Download small viruses to your computer to help it build an immunity.
I swear to God, this is like what anti-vaxxers would feel about computers.
I am not giving my Norton antivirus. I'm gonna just slowly expose it to the dark web and it will build a natural immunity.
Pro tip, when you talk to women, always add "for a woman" at the end of the sentence when you pay them compliments. You're pretty smart. For a woman, you are a good driver. For a woman, they love that. Shows respect. Yes, indeed, learn life hacks here today. I will not be responsible if someone gets accidentally stabbed from following this tip. And rightfully so. If you ever see a girl walking alone at night, don't walk towards her. That may scare her and it's really creepy. Instead, sprint on all fours at her. This makes you resemble a friendly dog, girls. Love dogs. She will know you're there to protect her and she will feel safe.
You can also do like some gut-wrenching screech as you approach, like
and she will think like, oh gee, it's just like my cute old neighborly dog. Oh, the nostalgic vibes. You don't really need a pilot's license. What are they gonna do? Pull you over?
Maybe worse, depending on where you're heading.
I saved over $100,000 in just 3 years by the time I was 27. Here are my top money-saving tips. I think this is really good. You know, for our generations, when stuff is getting more expensive, you have inflation, you have, housing prices going bananas. Let's see what this person has to offer us in terms of financial tips. Saving that much money was no walk in the park, but I was lucky to have the support of my mother, who worked tirelessly to help pay for all 4 years of my private college tuition, which was roughly $35,000 per year.
All 4 years of college tuition. So that's $140,000. So you saved $100,000 by having your mom give you $140,000.
Nice. The best way for newly mobilized Russians to avoid going to war is called the Ukraine conflict a war, which carries a 10-year prison sentence. Oh my, it's actually banned to even call it what it is. Jesus Christ. That is nuts. I mean, I've seen some of the videos and that kind of thing and like people getting arrested. I saw some people just trying to antagonize the police during protests. And it's like everybody's just standing around and one person is like slowly putting up a sign that says like, no war. And the police says, all right, off with you. Absolutely insane, man. Psychological health, psychological resilience, how to get through tough times. This is very important, I think, because love can really throw you some curveballs. Let's learn together how to catch those curveballs. Stare yourself in the mirror and number 1, gaslight yourself. Tell yourself it's making you stronger and the universe is just testing you.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Unless you get traumatized.
Life is too short.
Lick the bowl.
Make it even shorter.
Wasn't this a TikTok trend, like the COVID challenge back in 2020 when they were like, oh my god, COVID challenge, lick toilet seats and yeah. To be fair, I think humanity has always been very stupid. We just have the misfortune of things being invented that very much highlight our stupidity. Oh, Life hack, fellow bros. If you have a girlfriend and hear a noise outside at night and too scared to go look, just be like, "Oh, I told this girl to leave me alone," and she'll always get up and check for you. And she'll always be very murderous. Oh, yes, indeed.
Not eating all day so that you can get drunk of 2 beers. It's called financial health. Look it up, idiot.
Oh, gee, that's how the older generations did. Window, what are you doing? That's my eyeball. The sun does not belong in my eyeball, you nasty poo. Disgusting. Natural light. Yuck. That's how they did it in the olden days, before they invented food, but they still had alcohol.
Gas was $6 per gallon. I filled up my tank. Total was $125. Drove off while paying. Court date. Fine is $70.
Is this just a copy pasta of the other one? Is this actually a thing that people started doing, or is this just copy pasting? Like the whole guerrilla warfare comment that was going around a while ago. Is this just... I feel old when I don't understand if something is a copy pasta or not. Oh, God.
If you encounter wine snobs, confuse them by using this move. Oh yes, this has a very fruity sound to it.
I swear to God, Window, frickin' frackety frook.
I am a window, I suck.
Oh yes, if you have fine mineral water, you can hear the crystal singing to you. Oh, that is just the sound of pure health.
To avoid straining your eyes when you're continuously working, follow the 20-20-20 rule. After 20 minutes of work, look at something 20 feet away, then spend 20 years in the forest.
Make friends with a raccoon. Who would not want to be friends with a raccoon? It sounds so much fun, man. That's my Tarzan spin-off. The man who lived with raccoons. I learned how to eat trash. That's very financially responsible. Then you can afford a house. I can't believe this needs to be said, but if you're bit by a snake, please don't bring the snake to the ER with you.
But how are you supposed to identify which snake it is, huh?
Touché, doctor.
I once worked with someone who told customers, "Sorry, it's my first day," anytime they messed up, for 2 years straight.
That is amazing. I should start doing this in videos, you know? Instead of those classic cheesy YouTuber apologies that are not genuine anyway, I would just be like, sorry guys, first day. God, I need to do this. At some point, if I ever get, like, cancelled for something that is very stupid or very silly, I should do that for, like, a fake apology video. Or for, like, April Fools or something like that. But, like, one of those videos that's just like, "Oh, I messed up. I am so sorry. How could this happen?" Where I look like this in the thumbnail. And then the whole video is just like, "Nah, sorry, it's my first day. I'm not very good at this whole thing." And then cue the conspiracies when I've been replaced by an AI and it's technically the AI's first day. This goes deep, man.
For the last 2 months, I haven't paid for a single meal in New York City. How is that possible, you ask? It's simple. Free hotel meals. New York has 3,600 hotels, and many of those offer complimentary breakfast. By walking in and acting like you're supposed to be there, you can simply grab bacon, eggs, and toast at any Hilton or Marriott in the city. The real trick is securing a free lunch or dinner. To do this, you dress up a little bit nicer and head to the restaurant. Order whatever you like. Enjoy the occasion. When the waiter comes, he's going to ask card, credit, or charge to the room. Say charge to the room. Then you write down a random room number and name and make sure you leave before the payment processes. With 3,600 hotels, you can do this for 10 years without double dipping. Follow me for more personal finance tips. #wealthhack. This was posted on LinkedIn. What? That is was this an April Fool's? That is nuts. You would post this with like your full real name on LinkedIn with all your professional contacts and like your boss can read this. Is this real? SLPT, which doesn't stand for Life Pro Tip, it stands for Snazzily Good Life Pro Tip. Take off your boots like this, so if a burglar walks in, he'll think you're really big. but the boots are still just regular size though. It just looks like your legs are just, your knees go in the wrong direction. You just walk like a crab. I mean, to be honest, that would also be kind of terrifying. Maybe that will scare away some burglars, not gonna lie. Would that be a trick that would work though? You just buy incredibly oversized like lumberjack shoes, like size 55 European, just like this big shoes. And then you have like some weights or something in the hallway that's insanely heavy, and someone breaks in just like, "Oh my god, no, the literal Hulk lives here. I don't want to burglarize this anymore, I'm out." When going fishing, take an action figure with you. It will make your catch look amazing. Oh my god, look at that big fish. I would personally say this smells a little bit fishy. That's so bad.
My kids are unvaccinated. What essential oils can I use to prevent them from catching measles?
Ah, I have the answer. Don't use essential oils. Use a large amount of fermented Swedish herring, surströmming, smeared liberally all over their bodies. Several cans each day. That should keep all other human beings far enough away from them that they're not likely to catch measles. As a couple of commenters have already pointed out, this is also highly effective at preventing teen pregnancy. You see, it's just one of those simple life hacks that just brings everything together. You know what they say, 2 birds with 1 stone? More like 2 problems with 1 can of surströmming? Taking her to Starbucks because I forgot her name. Yeah, just bro life hacks between bros. I must say though, I am like embarrassingly bad at names. I can like meet someone at a social gathering or a party and someone asks me like, hey, did you meet that person over there? I'm like, yeah, they do this, they work here, they do that, this. Oh, what's their name? No idea. It's wild. I remember everything else, like in incredibly high detail, apart from the name. It's so weird. If you suspect a stroke, think fast. F. Facebook announcement with your suspicions. A. Ask for thoughts and prayers. S. Search Google for your symptoms. And T. Try lavender oil. So yes, indeed, you know it is a good tip when you only have to use it once, because you'll be dead. A doomed relationship. 2 idiots, a baby.
Hey, you know, our relationship in life is already kind of strained and full of conflict. You know, I think it would be better with like a screaming little human in our home, and we're also sleep deprived. Sounds great, honey.
Life pro tip. Write down your address on a key. If you ever lose it, people will know where to return it to. Yeah, or where to break in, I guess, but that's a free friend. Maybe, oh, that could be a thing. This sounds like something that would come from like a Dexter series, where they do this on purpose, and they think that, oh my god, they can break in here, and then it's like a booby trap, so you know, they catch the little burglar criminal, and it's like, I'm cleaning up the streets, I'm a good little vigilante. I could see this become a series. When you're tired, nap at the bottom of your ladder. If you get caught, the boss will think you fell. That's actually sort of smart. They'll be like, oh my god, are you okay? Oh, sorry, I just knocked my noggin, but I think I'm okay. And they'll think you're super ambitious because you're working with a concussion. Shortcut to a nap and a race. Tip of the day, eat tacos. Look at that, you eat tacos and then ba-boing! Damn, I would want to be able to rock a dress like that. God damn. Where are my tacos? Person who keeps on gambling. Person who stopped gambling. Look, you gave up right before the diamonds. This meme brought to you by Casino Association of Las Vegas.
It's not bias, it's pure science.
Want your child to be the next skateboarding prodigy? Swallow a tech deck when pregnant so they can practice some sick moves in the womb. That's how it works. You can either have them listening to classical music, and that will increase their IQ drastically, or you can swallow a skateboard, which will have them make slick moves and no 90s slang. Like rad. Oh.
Life hack! If you hang bananas like this, the bananas will take longer to spoil because the bananas think they are still in the tree. You see, you're gaslighting the bananas into being healthy. Did you know that bananas can also have placebo effects? Neither did I. Fellow mominators, running low on cash, kid's birthday coming up. If they're under 5, just don't tell them. Save your cash in that birthday party stress.
Or just lie to them and tell them, no, humans only celebrate birthday every 10 years. And they believe that. They'll probably never forgive you afterwards, but like, you'll save that sweet money. I mean, to be fair though, I think, well, maybe not 5, but when babies are like 1 year old, I think the birthday are more for like the family to have an excuse to meet and play with the baby, because the baby's not gonna remember that, and also to get cute pictures, right? It's an excuse. It's not so much they're not gonna remember it, you know. This reminds me of a tip I once had. If you want to make sure someone on your flight isn't carrying a bomb, take your own bomb on board, because the probability of there being 2 bombs on the same plane is infinitesimally small. That's not how statistics work. What? Look, if you think about it like a statistical tree and you're already down 1 step where there's 1 bomb, once you're standing there, the probability of there being 2 is still gonna be the same. You know what, Garfield? Just Just don't bring shady shit on the plane, okay? Millennials, quit whining! I paid off $150,000 in student loans and own a $400,000 home because I save. It's not that hard. I make coffee at home, bus instead of Uber, shop sales, had parents pay off my loans and buy me a house because I'm a daddy's special boy, got Hulu with ads. You see, it's so simple. $400,000 for a home. I saved a total of $5,000 by not watching Hulu without ads, and then dab up me the rest. The small things just combine into the big picture. I've heard a surprising amount of people using this like unironically as a tip though. It's like,
I don't get why it's so hard. Just like invest the $100,000.
where do you get the $100,000 from, Courtney? Huh?
Every time I have a programming question and I really need help, I post it on Reddit and then log into another account and reply to it with an obscenely incorrect answer. People don't care about helping others, but they love correcting others. Works 100% of the time.
Honestly, this is supposed to be a bad life hack, but I wouldn't be surprised if this actually works. Outrage always farms way more attention than like just genuinely helping stuff, you know? So I think this actually works. This is a good life hack. Hell yeah. Bust the pee guide. Win a free 1-year membership. How to win. Whenever you're in the restroom, just poke your head in the sauna and look for someone peeing in it. Tell the front desk the time and day and description of the dirt bag and win. I mean, it's a good way, yeah. You basically hire a bunch of private detectives and you can give out a free year membership. That's good.
I got a wreath and apparently my neighbor liked it too.
Oh my god, this is so good. Wait, is it? I think this might be photoshopped. It looks really weird. Like the pixels and stuff between the picture and the text, unless it's like in the middle of a fading frame. But if it is true, it's really funny. That's so cool. If my neighbor did this, I would laugh. I would do a solid like, ha! Oh, make my day. Life hack. If you smell of cannabis, police will give you a full body massage. Oh, up a bit, please. The real crime here is your posture. Cannabis, perfume. Nice. Learn why people trust WikiHow. Alright, let's find out together. Affordable ways to practice self-care. This is also really nice. You know, health in general is very important and it can be expensive or the waiting times are long. Let's see together how we can take more power into our own lives with some simple tricks. Number 1, abandon society. Why go to work when you can become friends with a raccoon? Yeah, do you ever see a raccoon that's stressed or depressed? Of course you don't. Live with the raccoons. Frick society. Your tax dollars already paid for it. Follow me for more money-saving tips. Stealing gasoline out of police cars. I like how it says right beside it, dial 911. Brought brownies in for all my coworkers. It wasn't because I was being nice, but because I heard they were doing a random drug test and I didn't want to be the only dirty one. So unless they plan on firing the whole staff force, they better leave me the f*** alone. Either you fricked over the entire department, or they will never bothering doing this again. That's pretty funny. Although, to be honest, I'd probably be pissed if someone at my office did this. It's like, you endangered my job. But it's still funny, though. I got a free brownie, so, you know, this, you win some, you lose some. How to become a billionaire in 2 steps. Number 1, save $1 million per year. Step 2, do this for 1,000 years. Easy peasy. You see, heckin' peasants, it's not that hard. Buying a girl flowers on Valentine's Day? Send them as a secret admirer. If she doesn't mention them, she's cheating. Okay. I mean, playing devil's advocate here. If they are doing shady stuff and they've hidden it this far, this well, I don't think like, their partner would send flowers saying like, oh my god, the secret admirer to the house you share with the person you're supposed to be loyal to. I don't know, it's like, or maybe everyone in this is just really silly and they'll be like, oh, of course my super secret shady side biz would send this to my house where my husband lives that might arrive at the random time. That's good. First date. Guy, I like a girl who's good with money. Me,
the city will bury you for free if they can't identify your body.
Sounds like a good excuse for a wild night out. Woo! On a budget, simply do this and voila, use Post-its to replace your cheese. Yes, it even has a lot of fiber and about the same level of like coloring material as actual It's healthy. And that sweet, sweet glue just gives it a little bit of a chewy kick.
I just saved a ton of money on Christmas present by discussing politics on social media. Oh my god, Life hack of the year, baby.
Honestly, this would work. Is this what all the Karens are actually doing? Are they just duping us? Like all these memes and posts I've seen in videos of like, you know, freaking aunts and stuff sending outrageous stuff on Facebook. Is that just so they don't have to buy Christmas gifts? Have we been duped this whole time? This is like a big conspiracy? Oh my god. Here is how you get a six-pack. Get there with your bro and oh yes, indeed. Yes. Spielberg was only 26 when he made Jaws. Michael Jackson was only 24 when he recorded Thriller. S.E. Hilton was only 19 when The Outsiders was published. It's too late. You need to give up.
Yes, indeed. Dreams were meant to be crushed.
I think a more wholesome spin on it, though, is kind of like you figure yourself out as time goes, and we're all constantly growing. You're never like in a stationary place. We always change and keep evolving as people. And I know, for example, that some dreams I had as a kid, I wanted to be a blacksmith when I was like 10, and then I wanted to be a musician, I think, and I actually ended up trying that for like one summer in uni. I just took like 2 months off. I had worked up, saved some money, and I tried it and realized after basically trying to work with it full time for a couple of months, I was like, nah, this is not really it. I feel too closed in. This is really fun as a hobby, but I wouldn't want to do this all day, every day. It's simply not the vibe I'm looking for, and I get burnt out on it too fast. So that was like a really nice trial thing where I was like, okay, this is sort of a dream, but I also tried it, realized this is not what I want to do full time, and that's perfectly fine. I think balancing hobbies and work is important. Turning hobbies into your job isn't always the solution, so to say. Or listen to this tip, it's too late, just give up, and we can all just go to hell together in a wholesome way. Nice recovery!
When you said I was pretty, you hesitated for a second. Why?
I paused for a second to appreciate your beauty. You also have to like look the part. It's like, am I pretty? Yes. It's like that's how you sell it, like a drooling dog, you know? That's how you do it with class. How to pay off debt. 1. Pass away. This is very related to like the previous post we had. The one phone call we should all make on Christmas Day.
If you have a friend, family member, or colleague who has also experienced pregnancy loss this year, give them a call on Christmas Day and tell them how sorry you are that their baby couldn't be with them.
Is this written like seriously? Was this serious? Is this a serious thing? Is it actually a serious thing?
Hey there, Christina. I hope you're having a good day. Remember last year when your best friend died? All right, have a good rest of your day.
What?
Remember to remind your friends of horrible things in their past to bring their day some light.
Extra points if you can get your own healthy and alive child to make that call. Bro, holy sh... This is getting so dark. When my wife picks a restaurant that I don't like, I just say, oh yeah, that's where that really cute girl works. Problem solved. You know, here's the thing. You can technically solve one problem while creating a new problem simultaneously. It's like with that surströmming post, you know, smelling like rotten herring is like, sure, it's gonna prevent teen pregnancy, but it's also gonna cause some other issues with your life. So, you know, it's all about give and takes. Stop blaming everyone for all your problems. Pick one person you hate and blame them for everything. It's so much more convenient. You only have to remember one name, and like laser-focused hatred is easier.
Are you poor? Go to a church and pray to be rich. Eventually someone will pass you a plate filled with money.
Oh, that's a good system. That's a good system. Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. It's kind of tricky to remember all of them, right? It's kind of complex names, but we have a rhyme so we can remember these lakes better. Let's do it together. Lisa likes licking lettuce lightly. All right, say it after me. Lisa likes licking lettuce lightly, which obviously stands for Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. See? Easy to remember. School dismissed.
We're out of salt.
Leave it to me, honey. 12 shots of tequila, sir.
You're an angel.
Oh, look at that. It's so wholesome. He managed to balance with that all the way home while completely wasted. That's actually impressive. Terrible finance/life advice. Do not finance a pizza. Pay over 6 weeks. Uber Eats, Papa John's. Inflation and food costs have really gone somewhere. Hey, do you want to order a casual takeout lunch? You can choose to pay now, or the more popular option, you can repay your debt over the next 6 months with interest.
Start every phone call with my phone is about to die. Then you can hang up wherever you want.
That is actually, oh my god, I should start doing this when people call. Like someone really annoying calls and it's like, oh my god, I don't know how long I can put up with this. My phone is on 1%. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm done. Do people actually do this? Oh my god. Thoughts? I hit your car, but I'm pretending to write my info because people are watching me. Hope you can fix it. Good luck. At least they wished you good luck. Oh, it's Lemmy. Save a fortune in Christmas present by falling out with friends and family. Lay the groundwork now so it doesn't look like it's about presents. Yeah, like you start ramping it up, right? You start being slightly offensive now, like tweet or post on Facebook, really like nasty political takes, and then you just slowly start ramping it up to a ridiculous extent by Christmas, and you'll be uninvited, and you also don't have to deal with family ever again. That's cool. Today's work from home tip. Blowing on the wine in the mug will help convince your Zoom meeting that your tea is hot. Oh, that's true. I remember seeing a life hack of a guy who was like, oh my god, when you're at home you can just have beer instead of tea and no one can tell the difference. And of course, what he did is that he just put a tea bag that came out of his beer bottle. Nobody could tell the difference. I just realized, what if you ask a bank for $1 billion loan, and then you use it to buy the bank, but you'll no longer be in debt because you own it now? Ah! There's the same kind of logic as the Jesus of finance. When you absolutely hate washing dishes, look at that, just plastic wrapper around it, yeah, and then you can wash the plastic bag instead. Whoa! Or if you just get a bunch of Ziplocs for free. I mean, they give them out for free at the security at the airport. I guess you can just walk in and grab a bunch, because you don't need a ticket to just get into, like, pre-security at the airport, right? Might be a bit sus though when you grab like 50 bags. I have been dating the same girl for 5 years, and I always keep her picture in my wallet. Whenever I face difficulties in life, I take out my wallet and stare at her picture, and it comforts me knowing that if I can survive being in a relationship with a psychopath, I can survive anything. Yes, indeed. The calming thoughts. Pro tip, wash your hands many times in a row so you won't have to later. Oh, this is what I do with showering. You only have to do it every 6 months if you just stack it up a bit. Hell yeah. Interviewer, what's your name? Me. Hired. Interviewer, you're hired. Me. Thank you, sir. You're already under my that's a reference I don't understand, but it's okay. Naked woman chases Jehovah's Witnesses off her porch and down the street yelling, "Succumb to my devil vagina magic." That sounds really fun. Yeah, this is a good way to get rid of people knocking on your door. Is there an equivalent thing to do with, like, phone salesmen? No, I don't think so, sadly. Maybe, like, satanic chanting. Would that scare them away from calling you again? Maybe. Move in together. It speeds up the breakup process. Follow me for more relationship advice. What? Life's boring. Overthink until you trigger a panic attack. Thank you, crap posty meme boy. Next. To avoid getting sunburned, cover your entire body in aluminum foil. It reflects the sun's rays and will keep you cool at the same time. Oh yeah, you know those like things you can do over a fireplace where you put banana and chocolate in aluminum foil and it blends together into a nice mush? That's gonna be you. A nice mush.
But it's also gonna block out like the 5G radio signal, so this is like a good life hack for many reasons. You see, 2 birds with 1 stone, 2 problems with 1 can of surströmming. Got tired of my kid calling out all throughout the night for drinks. Boom! Best $10 I ever spent.
Look at that, they have their own little water bottle now. Wow, they also got their own little hamster wheel so they don't have to go outside during the day. That's so sweet. 9 things to whisper to complete strangers. I have the plans. Do you have the diamond? Salted peanuts, salted peanuts, salted peanuts. Secretly, I am a gorilla. Does this make sense to you? Like any of it? Pretend we are turtles named Luther and Emily. I don't care who's who. Are your pockets full of macaroni and cheese too? I arrived by elephant. Bread is real. You know, under different circumstances, I believe we could have been owners of rival graveyards, each resorting to increasingly desperate, not to mention questionable, nay, even illegal means to secure, how shall we say, permanent residence. Ooh, I could do, that could be a movie. That would be a really funny movie. That could be like a half-assed, like, American comedy. I would kind of like that. I was lonely until I glued a coffee cup on the top of my car. Now everyone waves at me. Woo! Elevator too crowded. Just lift each other up to gain more space. Is that? It's a free workout. It's a good life hack. If you're worried about your pot boiling over, put a towel under it so if it does, it won't mess up the stove. Look at excellent. That's just that beauty. I don't see anything go wrong with this. Cool trans tip. Avoid being misgendered at checkout by not paying. Follow for more amazing trans tips. Heck yes.
Oh my god, store, you think our relationship is completely transsexual.
Wow, I am I'm kind of proud of myself. Windmill, giant fan, endless power. Oh my god, I am an engineer and I confirm that this will work. Make a good impression on a first date by talking about yourself the entire time. It shows confidence and lets your date know how amazing you are. You see, life is basically what I do in my YouTube videos. Sit on camera for an hour straight. People like that. Somehow, emergency phone not installed. Please do not have an emergency at this location. Oh, that's excellent. You know, I was about to have a random heart attack, but I read this sign and I decided not to. It's so convenient that they're informing people. Nice. Why flat earthers are affected by 5G and normal people aren't? You know, the real question that everyone asks. 5G, you see the waves here, brain, and it touches the brain. But for roundies, it's like 5G is up here and we're safe. You see, that's a simple geometry, baby.
Christmas tip, put your boyfriend at the side of your family in case you need to remove him later.
Honestly, I think people kind of do this. I've seen this as a practical example a few times. I think this is actually a thing. Man survives bank failure crisis by not having any money in the first place. Woo! Inflation cannot harm me if there's nothing to inflate. Don't want to be annoyed by trick-or-treaters? Place this handy sign in your yard. Danger! Registered sex offender lives here. You know what you say with the whole thing, like remove one problem, create a new one? Yeah, that should be some kind of saying. How to calm your angry girlfriend. Shh, you're acting just like my ex. How to get stabbed fast. Did you know that if you put batteries in car gas tank, it will make it a hybrid car? Look at that, batteries in here. Is this the same ads that were going around a few months ago? That like, oh, put Coca-Cola in your gas. That's gonna make it go faster or something.
If you put coffee in your car, it means go like zoom.
Remember, to get revenge on your ex, post your picture to show how low their standards are. Until next time. I kind of like that though, so it's self-deprecating, that's funny. Can't afford scotch? Just mix domestic whiskey and liquid smoke. Isn't it gonna be like really thick and like lumpy? I hate reading half of what her shirt says. I realize I'm staring at her chest, stop reading, then spend the rest of the conversation stopping myself from reading the rest of the shirt. Pro tip, if you want to read her shirt but don't want to look at her boobas, just ask her nicely to take off her shirt so you can read it. Yes, indeed, the smooth life hacks. Oh my. Facts: a bite from the Brazilian wandering spider can cause an erection that lasts for up to 4 hours.
You see, oh my god, it's like natural Viagra. It's beautiful.
Making up data is the best solution when you want to make an easier lab report, lol. And it can also show the results you want right away. It's beautiful.
You will never climb to heaven. StopMasturbationsNow.org with your hands full of penis.
This is a sentence I never thought I would read in my mortal life. You will never climb to heaven with your hands full of penis. Oh my god. If you're a founder and currently struggling to raise for your startup, simply change your web address from .com to .ai and watch the checks flow in. Yeah, online hypes are weird. Well, lotties, losses, and losses, I do hope you learned some good stuff about making your life worse. And I will see you in the next video, you beautiful being. Remember to have a good day, you deserve it. And I will see you soon. Remember Mungo. He's down there. Remember him. He's back for a little while, so get a mango. And have an amazing rest of your day, you beautiful being. And I will see you in the very near future. Take care. Mwah.